Je lance juste le rec. C'est parti. Je dois rien faire. Simon, par contre, l'argent de ce bloc. Après avoir visité plusieurs mondes et exploré de nombreuses planètes, la mission d'exploration touche à sa fin. Cependant, sur le chemin du retour, il reste une tâche à accomplir pour l'équipage. Malgré les risques, l'astrogator Novik s'est lancé dans l'extraction d'un minerai rare et cher. Une jambe cassée et une immense douleur plus tard, Novik obtient le minerai. Cependant, l'accident de l'astrogator n'empêche pas l'équipage de fêter la fin du cycle de recherche. Un moment de franc succès idéal pour tisser des liens profonds. Satisfaits, les membres mettent le cap pour rentrer chez eux et vont se reposer dans les chambres d'hibernation. Et nous, on va se réveiller plus tôt, j'imagine.
My head. Marit? Anybody?
Bon, c'est crash.
Base, this is Dr. Yasna. I need backup. Base, come in. I have I'm showing disturbing symptoms. A brain fog, severe pain in the frontal lobe. Confusion.
Sure.
At first glance, there are no serious injuries. And yet, I'm quite concerned. I don't even know how I got here. Where here is. Backup needed, I repeat. Do you hear me?
Je vais augmenter un petit peu le son du jeu. En plus... Je baissais la sensibilité aussi tant que je suis. Contacter l'équipage.
Bollocks! Base? I heard you for a moment. My receiver's dead, but the transmitter may still be working. Damn it, I've lost my beacon. Where is it? I have 2 solid hectobars in the tank. That's enough for several hours.
Donc ça veut dire que la Russie est pas respirable. Quoi ce truc?
Just like I thought. Nothing. I'm on my own. The beacon can't be detected either.
Sympa de nous faire jouer la cinématique entre guillemets.
Let's see if the past me hasn't failed the present me. And let's hope she took notes.
On est amnésique, on s'est peut-être pas craché.
Are we on Regis 3? Doesn't ring any bells. And my crew have no way to tell me. So I report that I have no recollection of this planet. The last thing I remember. Hang on. We've closed the research cycle. We were already in hibernation.
Attendez, je peux monter un peu le son du jeu, je pense qu'il est un peu bas.
I'm back. Is my blackout a side effect of metabolic depression? That would be bizarre. For some reason, our crew split into 2 groups. The first one set up camp. I wonder if I was with them. Or am I on my way there?
Landing.
Both groups landed in the same place.
Oh, c'est stylé ça.
the surface. I don't usually do this. Maybe the first one broke. The first group explored the ocean with no biologist. It's weird. And the other one, just me, took a different route.
Comment je sais qu'il y a que elle, genre, dans ces autres-là?
Leading to... Right. I was heading straight to the camp. You must be somewhere near. I can't just wait here. I just need to get a sense of my surroundings. Landmarks. Well done, past me. You didn't disappoint after all.
Non, on est fort, on est fort.
Oh, I sound like... I need to stop doing this. An object I called needle.
C'est quoi ce truc?
Right. It resembles the eye of a needle. We have the first one. I need one more. I'm looking for something that resembles a dog.
Non, ça c'est le crocro. Non, ça c'est un dog, ça.
Bingo! I found the dog! I report that I have established my position. Time to hit the road.
Là, on est fort, hein. Triangulisé et tout, là. Un chemin vers le camp. Merde, j'ai pas regardé par où il faut aller, je suis un peu con. Ouvrir. Ok. Il faut aller entre le dog et le needle. Du coup, entre le dog et le needle, il faut aller par là. Hein.
I think I see our ship. You're not leaving without me, are you?
Ouais, j'espère pas, ce serait un peu con. Passer par là. Ok, attention. Je pensais que j'étais mute. Mais non, ça va. Ça aurait été un peu con que je sois mute. Juste un peu. Hop. Ouais, je suis fatigué, frère. Mauvais chemin, je pense. Oh, le jeu est sympathique visuellement parlant, j'aime bien. Hein. Déjà, genre être dans le casque et tout.
I'm in a canyon, which doesn't make it easy to navigate. Oh, I hope the data's trustworthy and you're close by. Oh, I have something on the tracker. I assume it's no one from the crew, so perhaps it's my beacon.
On va chercher ce truc.
Warm. Getting warmer.
C'est ce truc.
Got you. I found it. Look for me on your trackers. Huh. There's water on this desert planet.
C'est vraiment de l'eau. Parce qu'on sait pas si c'est de l'eau. Hein. On peut aller dedans.
Or another liquid that did not allow the biocenosis to form. Won't be easy to replenish drinking supplies. Not without tests. Filtration, as we all remember. Third rule.
You checked on Yasna?
I was about to. Already awake. Good.
My body might be awake, but my brain is still in the fridge.
I wouldn't be so sure, my dear. Clearly your sense of humor was first awake. Now, try to get up, slowly.
Dr. Gorski doesn't look so well.
How are you holding up, Gorski? Don't get up just yet. Is it really so hard for you to remember a couple of simple rules?
I have to stretch my legs. They're numb.
Hibernation will do that. Just sit for a while.
Je t'en ai dormi combien de temps?
Here, take it and remember the third rule.
Yes, I know. Stay hydrated.
In small sips.
Dans 6 pains.
Always the first one to get up. I don't know how you do it, Merritt.
It's a matter of habit. After so many cycles of cryogenic sleep, one either gets used to it or becomes a tortoise. Koval, will you help me here?
Sure, I'm coming.
Combien c'était le vieux
This is
devant
not
nous?
our system. Has anyone noticed we're in the wrong place?
Koval, it's not a
Non,
good
c'est le mec
time.
devant?
Yasna, look for yourself. This is not
Non,
the
c'est
right
lui.
planet.
You shouldn't be walking yet.
Come on.
Koval, could you stop it?
I'm telling you, we woke up in the wrong place.
Yes, we heard you. Enough of this, Yasna.
Il faut boire.
Astrogator.
Debating chamber in 15 minutes.
Ah, c'est lui, Kovac.
Guess
Comprends
we'll find
plus.
out. But first, here, hold on to it and remember.
Toujours boire. Pas remplir la bouteille. On peut pas remplir la bouteille. Où là? Juste par là. Faut aller par l'eau. Non. Je pense que c'est de l'eau. Mais ça m'a l'air loin de ouf. Monter par là? Non, je peux pas. Hein. Alors, je peux pas escalader les murs, frère. Ouais, c'était le crocro. Je sais, c'est le crocro. Eh oui, mais c'est plus facile à dire qu'à faire, hein. Je sais pas par où il faut passer, moi.
I found a way out of the valley, leading more or less towards the camp.
Oula, c'est un peu abrupt.
But I can't go this way.
Ouais, ça... Ça m'avait l'air assez clair qu'on pouvait pas passer par là. C'est ultra profond.
The bottom is out of sight. Best not to overthink it.
Toujours envie de t'habiller. Si la bouteille est pas remplie, j'espère que... On aurait peut-être dû prendre le liquide. C'est de l'eau, je sais pas. Alors. On a trouvé. Ça, c'est le plus important. Est-ce qu'il va y avoir des extraterrestres ou des trucs comme ça?
Time to go.
Il m'a l'air un peu plus praticable comme endroit. Comparé au gouffre. C'est joli en tout cas.
If this area is volcanically active, ash outbursts and extreme temperature changes may explain the extinction of local fauna and flora. But it's all just too idyllic. There's no dust in the air. The sky is clear, and the soil looks like laterite to me. Perhaps not highly fertile, but not entirely barren.
Oh ouais, dans les planètes d'anciennes avec les anneaux, ça c'est pour... Oh, bon, y'a un petit bug. J'ai l'impression que cette roche, elle vole. Oh fuck, c'était pas là en fait, j'avais raison. C'est un peu chiant de se déplacer. Bugué. Wesh. J'ai compris, on va faire le tour, on peut pas descendre une marche. Oula, petit freeze. On se rapproche au moins. On se rapproche, on se rapproche. Et tout droit, nage droit devant toi.
Oh, bright sun. The night in for my leg. I can already see the camp. Over 400 meters in a straight line.
400 mètres, ça va.
I see you. Can you hear me? I just need to get down from here. The escarpment is about 10 meters
Oh, mais ça
high.
glisse là.
It looks like I could slide down. All right. I want to see you as soon as possible. I'll take a chance.
Ça passe tranquille là, ça passe tranquille, c'est un beau toboggan. Oh bien erreur du joueur belgo-marocain.
Oh, that was less than ideal. But I'm okay. The suit's fine too.
On voit un peu flou. Hein. Et du loup.
Visibility could be better.
À peine, à peine. Vraiment patch.
Wait.
Wait, où ah, pas de peau, ça. Tempête de sable pure au moins dans le truc là. On va se mettre là. On doit aller où, frère? Ça merde, moi je l'affronte la tempête de sable, frère. Ok, j'aurais peut-être pas dû. Ah, donc ça devra fait exprès. Tout ça?
What happened? Where?
Une boucle? On se panique.
I was heading to... Impossible. I'm much closer to my destination. I must have walked for some time. But... I don't remember it. Did I black out again?
Bizarre de blackout again. Ou alors on est très déshydraté, ou alors il se passe un truc pas louche.
Send Hopper closer to the camp. Find a place to land. I need to get back to Dragonfly as soon as possible. Go to the infirmary and do a full set of tests on myself.
Bonne idée ça. Oh c'est stylé. C'est stylé, très stylé. Ok. Moi, j'aurais pas les couilles, en tout cas, de faire ce qu'elle fait, hein. Et bon, pas le choix, mais... c'est lourd, là. Ok. On n'a pas eu de caillou qui est tombé, c'est pas mal. C'est beau, ça.
Regis' third satellite.
Oh, singe big!
Astrogator, sir. Crew,
Dr. Gorski, right on time. Any updates?
we have a set of data from the near-surface probe.
Great. How's the activity?
0, 0, and 2.
So, less than nothing. Atmosphere?
Nitrogen, 78%. Argon, 2%. Carbon dioxide, 0. Methane, 4%. The rest is oxygen.
Wait, that's 16%. With oxygen concentration as such, there should be life. At least some microbes, and yet we have detected no traces.
Yeah, we'll get to that later. Let's finish with the probe readings first. Air radioactivity?
It's virtually 0.
In a word, a paradise. No radioactivity, no endospores, no bacteria, no mold, no viruses, nothing.
Just the oxygen. If there are no living organisms on the continent, there shouldn't be this much of it.
What if life develops on some other continents here?
No, I doubt it. Insulation outside the equatorial zone is weak. You don't see how thick the polar ice caps were, Doctor. I can guarantee a minimum of 5 miles of ice sheet, potentially 6.
That's true. There's more chance of something in the ocean. Some seaweed, algae. But why didn't life migrate to the land?
Could be because of hard radiation.
I don't think so. According to the probe readings, the ground activity is exceptionally low for this part of the galaxy.
I wonder if some special kind of drought-intolerant evolution occurred here. That would at least explain some of the abnormalities.
Anyway, we'll have to take a look under the water. First, it would be good to know what time frame we're working with. Marit, do you have the geological analysis?
It's a bit too early for mature conclusions, but this planet looks old to me. Such a fossilized egg must be at least 6 billion years old. Besides, the sun has seen better days too. It's almost a red dwarf.
Any rare resources, forms, creatures?
We can't expect such detailed data, sir. Not from this distance.
Yes, we would have to explore the surface.
Astrogator, what exactly are we looking for?
The value of this planet. For now, it may seem like the pinnacle of nonsense, but I assure you that Regis 3 is not without worth.
With all due respect, Astrogator, I have the impression you're not telling us everything.
As always, Dr. Koval, your instincts are correct. Please forgive my reticence. My goal was to maintain unimpeded research neutrality. There is indeed a very important factor of interest in this planet. The Alliance.
The Alliance?
The Alliance?
Correct.
What do they have to do with it?
Well, they've sent their most powerful unit here.
But to our best knowledge, Condor's traversing a distant quadrant.
Well, I'm not talking about the Condor.
So, the Invincible?
Good guess, Doctor.
C'est le nom du jeu, ça.
A steel behemoth with the power to produce billions of kilowatts in a split second, converting it into energy fields that no material body can penetrate, concentrating it into destructive rays as hot as stars that can reduce a mountain range to dust or evaporate an ocean, together with its crew of almost 100 men, professionals that are neither better nor worse than us.
Well, I dare to say we're better trained, Astrogator. They are, however, unquestionable masters of propaganda.
I know that some accomplishments they brag about are very much far-fetched, but the capabilities of the Invincible are not subject to doubt. And we as the scientific body should sever ourselves from the emotional and symbolic facade. In other words, We cannot ignore facts just because we don't like them, Mr. Koval.
All right. But where do we stand in all this, together with our, may I say, not quite as numerous staff?
Despite our modest forces, we still have a chance to gain a critical advantage over the Alliance, while avoiding confrontation.
Okay. And how would we do that?
Simple. We leave this planet before the Invincible arrives here.
Which is when, exactly?
Well, they're still far away.
Astrogator, please, how much time do we have to conduct safe research?
13 days.
There's no time to lose, then.
I appreciate your eagerness, Koval. Dr. Crowther, do we need full gear?
Definitely. Also, I caution you against taking off your helmets for a prolonged duration. This amount of methane is not neutral. Breathing the local atmosphere will lead to saturation drop, and you may start showing symptoms of mild brain damage, feel stupefied. But don't worry, not before an hour or even a couple of hours.
I see. Dr. Gorski, will you program Artie to collect samples?
Of course.
Marrett, Crowther, please prepare for the surface. Koval, you two. You're leaving early in the morning.
And what about me?
You're staying on board, Doctor.
But Astrogator!
This is not up for debate. I need you here. As you well know, there's not much work to do for a biologist on Regis 3, if any.
On est sur la planète, alors ça veut dire qu'il s'est passé un problème, sûrement.
Ordered to stay. What the hell am I doing here?
Il se passait quelque chose. Il doit y avoir une raison pour laquelle il n'y a pas de vie sur la Terre alors que c'est possible d'après eux. Pas trop compris avec le...
Oh, thank goodness.
Avec l'invincible, mais... On comprendra au moment voulu. J'ai compris ce qu'ils sont pas super
This is
pips.
Dr. Yasna reporting. Do you copy? I'm entering the campgrounds. Is anyone out there? Androbot.
Il répond pas.
Androbot, guide me to the nearest crew member. Androbot, guide 2 people. Androbot, locate human. Damn.
On dirait que ça fait longtemps qu'il est là, non?
Dr. Gorski, have you made changes to the Androbot's algorithms?
Oh, ça fait longtemps qu'il est là quand il est défoncé. Hein.
Well.
Ah, il y a quelqu'un.
Dr. Crowther, didn't you hear me earlier? Doctor.
Oh, brain damage, bah, ils sont là les brain damage, à ce que je vois.
Doctor, please, look at me. I report that I've located Dr. Crowther. He's in bad shape. I'm going to examine him now. Temperature normal. Pulse 2. O2 saturation is fine. There's nothing physically wrong with the doctor. His pupils respond properly. Look at my finger. No delay in reactions.
C'est flippant ça.
Excuse me.
Yasna, can you hear me?
Astrogator.
Finally. I've been listening to you for 2 hours now.
My receiver is dead.
No need to explain yourself, Doctor. I know everything. The transmitter was still working, so I heard your reports. You didn't have it easy.
Wait, please. I need to reconnect.
Ah, c'est cool, on va avoir un topo de ce qui se passe.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Copy you, Doctor. Loud and clear. Do I understand correctly that the Doctor's life is not in imminent danger?
That's my initial diagnosis, yes.
Yet no response to verbal communication.
None.
Conclusions, Doctor? Do you have any idea what's wrong with him?
Up until yesterday, he wasn't suffering from any mental disorders. And there are no visible injuries. So, I test his blood for toxins.
Could it be the methane from the atmosphere?
No. Methane poisoning causes different symptoms. I'm afraid it's something else.
I'll prepare the infirmary. But first things first, the lander. We need to get you all on board. Everyone, not just Dr. Krauser.
Couldn't we just evacuate him right away?
If it were that easy, I would have sent the hopper long ago. Please look for the mission log. It should include crucial...
On devrait fermer notre casque, hein, parce qu'on l'a ouvert, moi je suis pas serein. Hein.
You still need to designate a place for the landing.
Hello? Anyone else here? I found Dr. Krauter.
Il est seul ici. L'analyse initiale de l'échantillon révèle la présence de nickel, fer, manganèse, beryllium et titane dans sa composition. Je donnerais cher pour comprendre ce dont il s'agit vraiment. J'ai une théorie. Une météorite géante composée de nickel de fer s'est écrasée sur Régis 3, faisant ainsi fondre sa surface il y a des millions d'années. Non impossible. La forme des structures indique que ce n'est pas possible.
It's not a mission log, but it will do. Dr. Krauter kept records. Meticulous as always.
What's in there?
The most important thing is probably the landing coordinates. BA 2316.
Noting. 316. Excellent. I'm uploading the data. Starting calibration.
Dr. Gorski has moved away from the research sector to the west.
Ah, that's right. You followed those deposits of metal.
Quoi? Oh.
Are you looking for the detector?
Yeah, just a sec.
J'aime bien l'ADA des...
Make sure it works.
I don't understand why it wouldn't. It's a rather reliable piece of equipment.
Like everything around that's already broken.
Okay, checked. I'm leaving the tent.
Ah, c'était le robot. Là.
All right, now for the robot.
It's unresponsive.
Yes, I know. I'm currently trying to establish connection. Just...
Is something wrong with the connection, sir?
It's not working. I'm not sure why. There's a relay transmitter in the camp, so the signal should be strong enough.
A relay? Huh.
Yasna? What are you up to?
One sec. I'm looking for it.
What about the rest of the crew?
Eh ben, je cherche, je
You
cherche.
gonna make them wait?
Right, the others. We've no time to lose.
Exactly.
Oh, il est safe, il est dans sa tombe, je peux attendre.
Bastard. One more time.
Pas analyser ça, par pitié.
Did you find anything, Doctor?
Nice specimen. Oh, it's still alive.
Ah, the fish Dr. Gorski caught. Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember. Something.
Dragonfly, come in.
Hello, Regis. Dragonfly here. Dr. Yasna at the radio.
Novik, is his leg still bothering him?
Yes, he's been resting in his quarters.
We're setting up on the shoreline. It's late, but we still have time to examine the ocean floor. Gorski is preparing the probe for launch. We'll start research soon. Oh, one more thing, Yasna.
Yes?
It's beautiful here. The ocean, wind, sand. My suit is pinching and cramping just
Pas de bonne idée.
inside.
Should I include this in my reports?
I'm serious. I don't know about you, but over the years I've learned to hate the void. We do everything to go further, see more, take mankind one step closer to omnipotence, and then we can't even take a walk on land. As if enjoying everything that's around us was almost a...
You're dramatizing, Koval. We have a job to do on this planet. When we get back, we'll enjoy water, sand, and whatever else our hearts desire.
Yeah, you're right. Homesickness is simply eating me up.
We have to examine the composition of the ocean, not the...
Collect the mineral samples.
Yes,
Koval,
that's right.
where are you
Do you wanna be
going?
honest?
Over.
For a little, quick
Open
recce.
the water. I'm switching to manual.
I'm gonna take a look around.
A recce.
100.
More like a quick sickie.
Am I hearing this correctly? Are you
Attends, le métal, c'est pas c'est inflammable?
No, not at all.
Ça a pété, genre.
I'm staying dutifully at my station.
500.
Damn me. Am I seeing this right?
Dr. Crowther, would you please have a look here?
Of course. Just a second. It's like a school of fish.
This is life. What are they doing?
They're moving away from us.
From us? We're talking about an artificial robotic gizmo.
Right from the probe. As soon as I swim it closer to them, do you see what happens?
Is this normal, Yasna? What do you think?
It's hard to speak of normality here, but animals are usually not afraid of equipment or anything they haven't seen before.
Are you saying they've already seen probes?
I've no idea, but their behavior suggests some sort of defense mechanism. Catch at least one for examination. Then I'll be able to say more.
Come here. One more time. Got it.
What did you do?
I had to electrocute it. Wouldn't have caught it otherwise. I'm taking the specimen ashore.
That's a fine one. There'll be plenty to dissect, Yasna.
Il va pas y avoir un flashback comme ça à chaque truc. Hein. Oh bah le poisson, on va pas... Ah le poisson, je suis trop con. Ah c'est ce qu'on a pêché, d'accord. Bon allons trouver les autres. Le robot il fonctionne toujours pas. Bon j'ai compris, on va faire chaque case, on va avoir toutes les cinématiques. Hein? Comment je fais pour trouver le reste de l'équipage moi? Comment je fais frère? Ralentissement. Tout ça. Oui, une petite grotte.
Once more, status.
Oh, what the
I'm
fuck?
entering the research area. Clear for now.
Tracker?
Silent. By the way, what did they find here?
Oh, right. You don't remember. A piece of metal sticking out of the ground. Sounds
It's here. I can see the structure. I'm in the right place.
Understood. Please continue.
What the fuck?
Got someone. I'm following the signal.
Ouais, je sens que ça va partir en couille.
Huh. There's something on the ground. It's a journal. Geological cross-section.
Nous devons concentrer sur les deux l'analyse chimique de l'eau et le forage géologique.
Measurements. These are Marit's notes. She must be somewhere.
Les couches d'argile tendementaires parsemées d'une substance noire et rouge non géologique et non planétaire, vieille d'au moins plusieurs millions d'années.
Close.
Please search the entire area thoroughly.
Alliance Cosmo-Solidaire, quartier général du Commonwealth, interplanétaire, division spatiale, système solaire, chaire de Dr Marit. Ceci est une réponse à la dernière conférence interplanétaire. Nous allons vous offrir une promotion en tant qu'astrogator pour la future expédition Obélisque O3, 03, je sais pas. Vos compétences et performances globales lors de missions précédentes ont prouvé que vous étiez prête pour la prochaine étape de l'avenir spatial. Nous avons hâte d'entendre votre réponse dès que vous serez de retour de votre mission actuelle. Cordialement, Général Pid, commandant division spatiale.
I think I know where I can find her.
Le mec il veut pas, il sait pas nous dire, il a aucune info de ce qui se passe là. Enfin, si c'est dangereux ou quoi. Tout dans ce sens-là. Son sac à dos. Aïe aïe, ça pue ça.
I'm close.
Oh, il est là.
She's here. I found her. Marit, wake up. Wake up. Do you hear me?
Dr. Marit?
No. No vital functions.
What's
I
going
need
on?
to. 1, 2, 3.
Il est morte.
1, 2. Don't do this to me, Marit. Don't.
Elle est morte.
Live, damn it. Marit. I beg you.
Doctor. Yasna.
No.
That's enough. Enough.
Eh ouais, t'arrives sur un mort. C'est pas de peau ça.
Marit. Astrogator. She's.
Alors, elle est morte.
Doctor. Yasna. We have to
Comment
find
tu vas,
her.
noob?
Please give me a minute.
Of course.
Everything will be fine.
Oh bon, non, elle est morte, hein. Du coup, maintenant.
Yes, I think so. You should be close.
Do you think Koval?
Let's not assume the
Un
worst.
genre de maladie, un truc comme ça, j'imagine que c'est.
I'm sure about that.
Même si j'ai l'impression que son porteur va pas très bien. Ouais, je pense que
Someone's here.
pas en super bonne santé. Hein. Oh. Va être compliqué de l'aider, hein, je suis sur mon avis. Et on s'approche d'un autre truc. Est-ce qu'il lui aussi il est mort? J'ai pas l'impression.
Yasna.
He's.
Ah, c'est dit, il est mort.
Don't do this to me.
Ah non.
You're alive. Did you hear that, sir? Koval's alive.
I didn't doubt it for a second, Doctor. What's his current state?
Checking.
Il sait pas parler, genre. Lui aussi, il est devenu fou.
Parameters normal, yet he's completely unresponsive. Koval. Koval. His eyes are so empty. Just like Crowter's.
Moi, je dirais un virus, une bactérie, un truc comme ça, une maladie, disons.
He's calm. Calmer.
Well, at least he's alive. Now listen to me, Yasna. The lander is on its way, but before you get Dr. Koval on board, I want you to do something. Yasna,
I'm listening.
please look around for his journal.
Ouais, j'ai l'impression qu'il nous dit pas tout ce qui...
It's everywhere.
Tout ce qu'il sait, le monsieur là.
In pieces.
Novik, pardon.
Koval was in radio contact with Dr. Gorski.
Taking notes.
That's exactly why it's so important. These notes may help us find our man.
I'll go over them, but it may take a while. Huh.
Have you found it?
No, it's nothing about Dr. Gorski.
Elle a coupé le poisson.
Found them.
De structure.
Surprisingly accurate. He wrote down Gorski's every step.
Great. Let's get Koval to the evacuation area. Can you carry him, Doctor?
Hop, hop, prends
It'll be
tout.
pretty hard in 1G, but the gravity here should make things a tad easier.
On prend pas les autres
Got
notes?
him.
C'est de vaisseau. Ok. Ok, donc les autres pas on les prend pas.
Koval in the seat.
Bon, ça lag un petit peu.
Commander's antenna.
Haven't you rebooted yet?
No, not quite. But it will work now.
The lander's already descending. Damn. I have a bad feeling. It won't break into pieces, right?
The descent is proceeding smoothly. Don't worry.
C'est smooth alors.
I don't get it. What could have led to all this? Crowther? Our dear Merritt? Now Koval? An unprecedented degradation of equipment, recurring connectivity issues. It all has to be related somehow. On the other hand, how could it be? There's not much on this planet. Primitive life forms in the ocean, metal deposits in the ground. Although the latter got Dr. Gorski's interest, for some reason.
It's crazy how everything's falling apart here. I don't know. Maybe we're dealing with some kind of anomaly. An atmospheric or magnetic phenomenon.
Wouldn't something like that show on the charts? All those measurements Gorski took?
I remember. Maybe he made a mistake.
Elle est toute chaude la navette. Ouais, hop là, toi tu vas dans ton siège mon gars. Hop là. Moi je reste sur la maladie, hein. Un truc comme ça, hein.
See you up there. Only Gorski's left. He might have made it quite far.
Agreed. Everything points to it.
I don't know how long I'll be looking for him. It might take hours before I come back.
We also don't know Gorski's condition, nor what he's going through.
And Dr. Crowther doesn't. I have to go back for him.
There's no need. I just regained control of the androbot, so please leave it to me.
Ok.
I'll carry him as well as the Dr. Merritt's body. In the meantime, please focus on finding Gorski.
I'm leaving the excavation site. How did he come down?
Pas comme drapeau ça. On va te retrouver gros ski enculé.
I've got Gorski's signal.
So soon? It's unlikely to be him.
Then who? You were correct, sir. It's just our probe. It looks inactive.
Can't be completely broken if he picked up a signal. I'd say it's running in safe mode. Please try to power it on.
Do we have time for this?
It's for a good reason, Doctor. The probe could prove useful in the search. And besides... You'll see.
Ouais, il nous dit pas tout, hein, c'est sûr. Bon, je fais, on va voir. Ok. Là, ça a l'air lourd de ouf, hein.
Okay. I'm opening the probe. Turning the systems on.
No, stop. Wait for my instructions. There's a button on the left side of the fuse box. Hold it, and then turn the dial again. Now go ahead.
slide records.
Correct.
I didn't know we had access to them.
You couldn't have known. This is not standard procedure. But as they say, extremis malice, extrema remedia.
Let's take a look.
Ok. Donc là, ils arrivent. Et les petits poissons.
Nothing interesting. Should I be
Donc
looking
content
for
d'avoir
specific
capturé des
location?
petits poissons.
Date.
The excavation site. 4th day of the mission.
Ils sont arrivés près du truc en
I
métal.
recognize these structures. This is where they began to dig.
Ils ont commencé à creuser. Là, il y a un gros trou.
12 hours passed. 3 crew members are still there. Dr. Gorski must have left already.
We lost contact shortly thereafter.
The probe followed him, and he followed the detector's readings.
Going after those metal structures.
Yes, that's what I meant.
What's next?
C'est des cailloux dans le désert. Il fait un bec de canard.
Last slide. There's mostly noise.
Nothing in particular stands out to you, Doctor. They were digging and suddenly, poof, people are dead?
No need to shout, Astrogator. I'm just letting you know what I see. That's all. Hang on. An absurdly high electromagnetic field reading.
That's something. Sort of. What are the earlier readings?
Checking. Still high in the slide just before. And earlier, quite normal.
Ouais.
It happened in a matter of seconds. But there's nothing except dunes. Sand, a few rocks.
Une nuée, un truc comme ça.
Shadow.
Shadow.
Another sandstorm, I guess.
All right, Doctor. Let's move on. You may turn on the fuses now. We'll take the probe with us.
Il va se mettre à voler. Oh, il se met à voler. Oh, il est trop mignon.
I've got it on my radar. Now I can give commands to the probe. And? What do you see? Is it working correctly?
If you run it on manual steering, sir, then it works just fine.
That's exactly what I'm doing. You have a keen eye. I'll put it in auto mode. From now on, it will follow you, Doctor.
Oh, it'd be nice to have some company. I mean, apart from yours, sir.
1 second. That's odd. There's no data in the probe's memory. No ID, no nothing. Do you want to give it a new ID? Name it, basically. After all, it'll be with you for a while. So, what's it going to be?
Huh. A name for the teleprobe. All right. I can think of something.
Copy that. I'm listening.
Oh, j'aime bien Luna.
Please enter Luna. L-U-N-A.
Done. Now, a few more tweaks, and you'll have a flying measurement center at your disposal.
Je passe pas où je peux descendre. Ouais, je peux descendre. Ok.
I don't see these metal structures anywhere. The detector's measurement is very clear. I'm going straight on.
No crossroads? Branches?
Not yet. Just one thick, tangled vein. Huh. I guess I found the first point.
You guess? We have to be sure, Doctor.
Well, I'm at the first clear branching of these structures, such as reported by Dr. Gorski.
On va suivre la ligne.
Next.
He followed the branch to the right.
Structure en des ramifications souterraines, vérifier les bonnes ramifications, énorme exposition verticale, ça dépasse de la surface, réservoir d'eau, structure souterraine. La plus grosse jusqu'à là, dans la colline 150 mètres marquée, visible depuis point 4. Yeah.
Another thing he reported was a massive vertical structure.
Attends, comment je te sors ça? Ouais. C'est la structure métallique qui continue dans le sol en fait ça? What the fuck, c'est huge as fuck si c'est ça.
Hey, Luna.
C'est quoi Luna?
There's so much of it. I guess this is the fourth point, where the massive structure was mentioned. Our flag should be at the top.
Petit saut. Son radar en détecte rien.
3, 2, 1.
The land is departing.
Yes, they're on their way.
What's the plan for the second flight? The same place?
That would work better. Certain, proven. When you and Dr. Gorski come back, I'll send the lander right away.
Whoa, hey, easy there.
Ok, on a trouvé les trucs en métal.
I've reached the top. The doctor discovered something new from here. Something he called bushes.
Huh. I've heard that term before.
In their conversations between Koval and Gorski.
No, Jasna. You're the one who reported it to me. Right after you landed.
Oh, il y a de la lave là-bas.
Well, I don't see anything like it now, sir. Wait. Koval noted down the parameters. Azimuth 350. Distance 200 meters.
Copy that. I'm sending the probe.
Got it. I see the bushes.
And the doctor?
Hard to tell. Visibility is poor. It's gonna be harder than before. I don't know how the doctor...
When it comes to finding a safe route, there won't be a problem. But you'll have to get there on your own 2 feet.
I suppose the probe will carry out the first task. It's capable, yes?
Of course. I set the environment analysis mode. The probe will calculate the best route between your location and your destination. It'll guide you along the defined path. The calculations will only take a moment.
Je sais quoi, mais en attendant, je me tourne les pouces. Oh, Luna.
Hi, Luna. Lead the way.
Allez, il faut suivre le
I
conduit.
must say, it's a clever device, this probe of ours. Hey, could it fly for this long?
Yes. Longer than you can stand on your feet.
Sounds like the perfect research unit. Maybe even better than a human.
Well, let's not exaggerate.
Of course, I wasn't being serious. However helpful they may be, they're still just tools in the hand of man, often faulty.
Très chiant les reflets sur le casque. Enfin la buée plutôt. Je pense que c'est plutôt de la buée.
Oh, we have a problem.
Something serious?
I already mentioned the faulty machines, right? Well, the route determined by the algorithm goes over a chasm.
I can repeat the command.
No. I'll go around.
Unfortunately, this is an outdated model. Such mistakes are inevitable. But the perception module itself has already been greatly improved. Its accuracy increases exponentially.
Exponentially? Can you imagine us, proteinaceous creatures, developing so quickly, sir?
No. Not in the course of evolution. You can't.
Il a fait un peu bizarre le ref.
like that.
That's right, you can't. We wait thousands of years for visible changes.
Oups,
You
pardon.
started to fear for your position.
Maybe they can be improved rapidly, but these are only selected modules. Algorithms. There's still a long way to go to develop an artificial brain that would even slightly reflect the complexity of the human one.
Bien dit.
You probably won't live to see that.
Probably not. Besides, no intelligent machine would take this job. Shh. Astrogator, can you hear that?
What am I supposed to be hearing?
That's the point. Nothing. Silence. We're talking about robots, and Dr. Gorski still hasn't spoken on the channel.
Well, you don't know. He must be a long way from here.
Donc là, on est près des petits buissons. Je suis là.
These bushes are kind of weird.
You better stay away, Doctor. I'd like a brief description. Just keep a distance.
Allow me to use the language I would use to describe living forms, sir.
Of course.
So they look like pituitary, brush-like formations. They can be singular, though in some locations they create a uniform thicket that covers the walls of the ravine in a rusty brush-like layer. They grow out of cracks in the bare rock. They're high, more or less, from 1 to several meters. That's how it looks, to put it briefly.
Would you also venture to guess their significance? Some function, purpose?
Staying on the topic of biological analogies, these bushes remind me of corals, in a purely visual category. Because they're far from... So I would guess that these are colonial structures, perhaps rock-forming ones. However, their main structure has nothing to do with corals. No noticeable mesenchymal tissues, no nidocyst, matocyst, or spirocyst. No visible oral discs.
Yeah, all right, Doctor. I did not from a biology lecture.
Astrogator, Gorski's not here. I'm afraid he continued to explore. And if he went where I think he did, he might...
I'm going to the Doctor.
The line's breaking up, but I understood. I'll let you know, sir, when I come out of the tunnel.
Stay away of the bush. Il y a un bush juste devant nous.
Roger that.
Altitude 5,000. Ignition 10%. I record data dropout, but otherwise still looking good. Entering final.
Copy. Entering final.
Quoi sert ce flashback?
Hopper has landed. I repeat, Hopper has landed. Astrogator, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Any side effects? Landing wasn't too hard on you?
All good. Spine still in one piece. No signs of overstrain. Not even shortness of breath.
Perfect. Hopefully the hike to camp goes just as smoothly.
J'ai peur qu'on tombe à court d'oxygène.
I'm going outside.
Visibility?
100%. The dust has already settled. I've located the second lander. Our people are still on the... Sir, something's wrong.
What is it?
The hatch is half open. Did they report hydraulics failure?
How should I know? You were the last person in contact with the crew, Doctor.
Right.
Il y a un feu
From
ici.
inside.
And? How is it?
For now, we have to assume that we are left with only one lander.
Is it that bad?
You don't need to be a technician to see that Beetle's lost its buzz.
That's unfortunate. I'm taking Hopper out of here. I'll send it directly to the camp as soon as we find a suitable landing zone.
Astrogator, I don't know what we expected. Coming here at the end of our expedition, the equipment is barely working. If it works at all. And you, sir. You barely escaped alive. Okay, I admit that we have a very successful campaign behind us, but I feel like we've used up all our luck. And now, we're asking for trouble.
Oh, c'est magnifique.
It's just one planet too many for us.
C'est vraiment beau.
Doesn't change the fact we're here. Let's focus on completing this mission.
Ça pourrait être... C'est un fond d'écran... C'est un fond d'écran Pinterest, ça, frère. Genre, c'est incroyable.
It better be that way. We have the right to come home at last.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with such a law. But there is one thing I can refer to when we find ourselves in a difficult situation.
C'est
The
magnifique.
continuation of the mission endangers the lives of the crew. The provisions of the imprimis homini law apply. First and foremost, the safety of people is what matters.
The situation is bad, Astrogator. Though it wasn't much better at the beginning of the mission. Whoever sent us here didn't care about our safety at all.
Enough! Please don't put me in an even more difficult position. Rejecting a new mission and questioning the validity of the current one are two different issues. And you're one step away from disciplinary action, Doctor.
Copy that. Over and
Abuse, abuse. On va à la mort, frère.
out. Damn, you were right, Cobble. It's beautiful here.
C'est vraiment beau.
I have an object in sight. This is where they searched the ocean's biocenosis.
Meaning... oh, where they caught that fish, right?
Yeah. They stopped here first, then walked along the coastline northward.
Correct. But I think you might consider taking a shortcut towards the east, straight to the camp.
Copy that. Heading east.
Oh. On connaît. On est là. Est. Par là. Ok. Une, deux. Pour le moment, on marche beaucoup, mais...
They stopped for a break.
How do you know? Are there any signs of the crew?
Some slob left litter here. Had no respect for an alien ecosystem at all.
What kind of litter?
Cigarette butt? A crumpled pack?
So, taking off the helmet for no good reason. Risk of igniting a dusty atmosphere. Irresponsible spreading of DNA. Compared to this, the damage of an already extinct...
Excuse my interruption, sir. Can you please confirm that I'm on the correct route?
Yes, I confirm. This rate will reach the camp within an hour. So, continuing.
Regis 3 is an alien planet, Astrogate. This route may be faster, but it's not the easiest. Anyway, back to our conversation.
C'est là que de tout à l'heure, ça?
We shouldn't act like we own the place. Because of this kind of attitude, the Anthropocene will become the fate of every planet we step foot on.
Aren't you exaggerating, Doctor?
Non, là.
Probably sound like a simple soldier, but I believe that if something is already dead, it can't be harmed, let alone killed.
That's quite right. In the biological sense. You never know what you'll face on a mission. Will our knowledge prove sufficient to comprehend what's alien to us? Or will we ever begin to understand it all? We could even accidentally
La
kill
buisson.
Sounds like quite.
Ils ont l'air d'évacuer des spores. Genre.
Astrogator, I found a peculiar inorganic structure. It looks like some spiky metal growths.
Artificial plants? Is spontaneous growth possible with this type of structure?
I've never seen anything like this. I wish I had time to run some tests.
When the situation is stabilized,
Whoosh.
we will take some.
I feel nauseous. Suddenly. That's not it. I feel darkness. Hang on.
Ah, et nous, on va dans les tunnels remplis de ça. Ouais. Ça a l'air d'être une bonne idée. Est-ce que si je retourne là, ça va pas aller bien? Uh-huh. Ils se rament des trucs pas cool ici. Je pense que c'est une erreur d'avoir cassé ça.
Are you there? Over. I guess that's a no. What's going on, sir? Astrogator?
Dr. Yasna. I tried.
J'ai ressuscité.
No, please. Koval?
Dr. Krauter.
How? There was nothing wrong with him.
Hypothalamic shock. He bled out during the flight.
I still don't understand. He wasn't hurt.
His injuries must have occurred later. I found him like this when I entered Hopper.
J'ai pas envie de sélectionner rien du tout, moi. C'est de la faute de personne, genre. J'ai envie de blâmer quelqu'un.
I'm saying this to let you know that I take full responsibility for the doctor's death. You left the camp on my orders.
Astrogator, thank you for telling me that. But now I need some silence.
Of course. I understand.
Ah, c'est le mec dans le camp.
Gorski was here. His rope is still hanging from the slope.
C'est le mec dans le camp, pas le mec dans le vaisseau qui est mort.
Since he left it, he intends to come back this way.
Why hasn't he yet? Going down after him.
Oh, le bruit était rassurant. Oh, le bruit est rassurant.
One thing, sir. What did you do with Crowter's body?
I placed him in a quiet chamber.
Are you gonna use a grave tapper?
Yes.
Je comprends pas, c'est le mec dans le camp ou c'est le mec dans le vaisseau qui est mort?
Just a report.
One sec. Oh, I'm at the end of the rope.
Isn't that good?
Not at all.
What do you mean?
I'm stuck.
I'm stuck, step bro.
I'm hanging with all my weight on the rope, away from the wall. There's still a fair few meters left to the ground.
Can you go back?
Using just my hands, strapped with all this extra weight? No, not a chance.
What if you sway?
No good. I can't reach anything.
Il va falloir sortir. Luna?
I can just jump off.
Is that safe?
A substantial fall on unsteady ground. This is hardly a maneuver that I would describe as safe.
So let's take a moment to analyze the situation.
I'm thinking, if Gorski went down this way and didn't break anything...
Yeah, we don't know that, Yasna. He could keep going even with injuries.
Alright, so do you have
Putain, il
another
prend en photo mes pieds, l'enculé.
Oh, will I be hanging like this until the end of time?
Il va se faire de l'argent sur OnlyFans.
There is a certain possibility, or rather uncertain, but maybe it's worth trying.
I'm listening.
Can you see the probe?
Yes. It's flying near me.
Good. If I instructed it to fly as close as possible to you, you could grab onto it.
You sure it will hold me?
That I cannot guarantee.
Bah, elle peut.
Like I said, it's a highly uncertain idea.
Elle peut. Ça soutient pas tout le poids. Elle peut ralentir la chute, je pense.
I'm entering the instruction. You must guide me.
One meter forward. I can't reach it. A bit closer, please. You could say so.
Oh, ça a fait bonk.
I fell from a lower height. It was a soft landing, though.
Il trace deux pas, il est passé par là. Non, c'est pas ça que je veux sentir. Ça, on voit pas les traces de pas. On voit pas les traces de pas. Waouh, c'est trop stylé.
Our last contact with Regis a few minutes after noon. Even then, Dr. Gorski was walking alone.
Damn. What is this place? It makes my skin crawl. It's all made up of these structures. Except they don't look like creations of nature anymore.
Maybe that's why Dr. Gorski, not to mention the Alliance.
Well, if we're looking for something on this planet, this could be it. These structures form entire multi-storied complexes. They look like a city.
Are you saying that...
No. There's no point in jumping to conclusions yet. Dr. Gorski set up the flags.
So, he kept going, despite the lack of communication.
Are you receiving a signal?
What signal?
From Dr. Gorski.
No.
Il a rempli 2 états son truc.
He tried to open up a connection, set up a transmitter.
There's nothing on the comms.
Eh, no cap, moi je lui fais pas confiance, Lovic. J'ai un feeling au fond de moi, genre. Il me dit pas tout, je suis sûr.
Left or right?
On va aller vers la crevasse, hein. C'est plus exploitable, j'imagine. Il est marqué pont, mais bon, on sait pas si c'est solide le queutru. Genre, je vais pas m'inventer sur un truc comme ça qui est pas solide. Hein. Ah, là, j'ai l'impression que je vais devoir le faire. Hein. C'est comme ça, en mode ponk, 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 ponk.
2 more hours. Gorski has left of oxygen, at best.
And at worst?
He's just finishing it up, though it all depends on his activity.
If I remember correctly, the atmosphere here is breathable.
Basically, yes. Dr. Krauter, however, warned that the methane content...
I know. But the effects won't be immediate. That gives us a few extra hours. No point in going back this way. Ah, I see the probe. Has it found anything?
It's not making any measurements at the moment.
Oh, why?
The overload protection is activated. Until I do a reset, it's on manual control.
Is it because of my... It's a bit like Pando.
What? I have no idea what you're talking about, Doctor.
A colony of populous tremoloids. American aspen. The new trees grow not from seeds, but from root suckers of old trees. As a result, it's one giant organism, thousands of years old.
So you're in a dead metal forest?
That does sound bizarre. Though maybe.
Doctor, something has been recorded after all. But there are plenty of errors in the transmission header. It's hard to say whether this is a message from Gorski.
Well then, sir, play it. Maybe we'll finally find out what's going on with the doctor.
Let's hope so.
Gorski to base. I repeat, this is Gorski. Base, come in.
No doubt. It's him. Now let's keep listening. But as soon as you report anything, Doctor, I'll stop the recording.
Bugger. No confirmation again. I report. I've made an amazing discovery. Geometric structures that... A thicket of bushy, pointed rods and slats. Mostly iron, but not only. Molybdenum, carbon, tungsten. All together similar to a giant integrated circuit. A million swarm of tangled cables. Not a trace of electric current, polarity, not even residual magnetism. Maybe once upon a time, centuries ago, petawatts or exawatts of power flowed this way. To compare with something, it's probably a machine. Some kind of information collective structure. Maybe it was some kind of electronic brain. It makes me think of the Lyrans. A race of extinct sentient beings. Supposedly, they knew about light astrogation before we invented the wheel. They had to save themselves from the explosion of Nova. They sent ships. The remains of those ships have been found, ashed to a chip glued together. I've seen hypothetical schematics. The structures here remind me of those. Okay, moving on. Readings.
Well, that's it. What follows is just a humming noise. Any thoughts, Doctor?
So far, it all leads to one conclusion. This is not a place for a man. Nor for any humanoids.
Then who is it for?
Maybe it's really an alien technology. Those Lyrans.
As far as I know, all information about the Lyran civilization is just guesswork. Many consider...
On est dans un monde où les aliens existent déjà de base.
Well, I think there might be something to it. There are more traces, this time handprints, and a drop detector.
What? Did I hear you right?
Yes, sir, you heard correctly. I'm afraid we must be ready for any eventuality.
Yeah, well, that doesn't mean we should assume the worst. I still believe you'll find him, Doctor.
Oh, il est passé. Par ici, il est passé. Ça me tend un peu, moi, toutes ces formes là.
now. What is it?
I took a shortcut.
On purpose?
Not really.
J'avais dit qu'il fallait... Je suis pas sûr que ce soit assez solide. Hein. Je l'avais cool. Pas monter là, genre ma grosse. Oh le...
I found something. Again.
I'm listening.
More of the same stuff. Gorski's things. More traces. Fine. Actions devoid of logic.
Back in the camp, you reported Marrett's abandoned things.
A backpack and a journal, yes. Finally! I have his position.
A visual?
Not yet.
Ah, je m'embrouille dans les touches.
I found his backpack. You know what that means, sir?
Yes, he's without...
Almost there. Oh, there he is. Got him. He's not moving.
Ah, il est pas mort.
Gorski! Gorski! Look at me! His eyes are closed.
Is he breathing?
He's alive, but barely.
Did he react in any way?
No reaction. By my count, it's that stupor again.
Just like the others.
Gorski! Come on!
Calm down, Doctor. Get him out of there. The probe's already looking for a landing site.
Okay. Let me just... I'm putting him... out. Done. He's out. I activated his SOS. You should pick up a transmission with his parameters, sir. Well?
No, nothing. The transmitter in the suit must be too weak.
Should I retrieve his booster from the backpack?
No point. Better to set up a relay. We have to do it anyway so that Hopper can land in this maze. Have a preliminary scan of your surroundings. There's an open area nearby. You have to move Gorski there. The probe will guide you.
But he's not stable. I must share my oxygen with him, Astrogator.
Non, c'est une mauvaise idée, ça.
The protocol doesn't provide for connecting two suits at the same time.
I admit, I'd rather not give him mine.
Nobody expects that. On the contrary, I'd not allow it.
Oh, il va être égoïste, hein. Oh, il est tombé dans la même galère qu'eux, hein.
The membrane looks intact.
What did you say? I didn't hear.
In the lander, my friend. I'll hook you up in the lander.
Ouais, dans la vie, parfois, il faut être un peu égoïste, hein.
It's nothing, Astrogator. Only static.
Je suis un bâtard, on sait pas, mais... Attends, je l'ai condamné, mais je veux pas risquer. Hein. Il dit qu'il a pas un virus, une bactérie qui va transmettre dans ma bouteille. Quand je lui donnais un peu d'air, c'est mort.
Are you out in the open already?
Sort of. Yes.
Once you've set up the transmitter, I should start receiving Gorski's.
Oh, quelle bonne idée de se mettre là-bas. Stylé.
There it is. Pulse, heart rate, saturation, almost within the range. What was that?
I don't know. Everything is shaking. No, no!
Please hold on.
Pas trop vieux.
I caught the probe. I'm. Fuck. I'm flying.
Et là, c'est la merde.
What was that? Astrogator, I'm underground. It's hard to determine my exact location. Novik, do you copy? Base, come in. I'm sending an SOS. Anyone, please. Okay. Stay calm. Just keep it together. Heartbeat's racing, but saturation hasn't dropped below the tissue norm. Not yet, at least.
Je vais regarder combien de temps le jeu. Je peux pas regarder. Oh. 7 heures. Hop là. Où ça? Ok, c'est juste de la lumière.
Deposit of water, probably unsafe for consumption. I'd rather not risk it. Meteoric waters. Too deep. Slippery terrain. Poor visibility.
Il est passé où, Luna?
Considering all factors, situation hopeless. At least I got flares. Oh, come on. Gotta be kidding me.
Ok. On est fatigué, hein?
Okay. Careful.
Ouf! Sur le popoting.
Fucking great. I can't. I just. can't. Pretty much fucked. That's my considered opinion. Fucked. Novik? If the radio is still receiving. Oh, there's hope. I can't be too far underground. I need to act fast. I hear you. But you don't. Apparently. Oh, bollocks. I think I preferred it the other way round. Okay. I'm coming to you, Astrogator.
Ok. Pas trop stressant comme situation, ça va. En vrai, tous les dimanches matin on fait ça, on est en forme. Hein. Pareil le cœur. Hein. Un peu de vapeur.
Astrogator. Astrogator? Still nothing. I used to find all the reporting annoying. But the silence is even worse.
Je suis d'accord.
Thoughts creep in. Dr. Gorski may already be dead. Something attacked me. And it could have got to him too. I hope you're monitoring his vitals, Astrogator. And we'll come back for him. Unless I die here. I think it's his way.
Ça me fait penser à cette grotte à la grotte au début de Pokémon épée écarlate et violet. Quand on tombe là. Voilà. Bon, elle me fait penser à cette grotte. Bon, moi je dis qu'on va s'en sortir. Hein. On est par là, hein, avec le genou dédenté par là. Donc, en tout cas, c'est très stylé. Ouais. Ça trouve du diamant. Hein.
I can't stop. Did you really say that? I think I'm starting to freak out.
Et hop là, encore sur du popoting.
I've had enough. Just enough. Okay, forward. Faster. We're racing against time, Yasna. We're fighting for our lives. Enough of this nonsense. I can't keep fighting. Your timing is perfect.
Ça c'était positif.
As usual. Any more advice? I thought so. You know, I did what I could, but it still wasn't enough. I have the right to finally give up. No. Not yet.
On n'abandonne pas ici. On n'abandonne pas ici.
Just take a breather.
2 days, 48 hours.
Huh? What?
That's how long I can wait before I have to fly away. I could also break all the rules. Moral and procedural. Leave Cobble to set off you. One leg above the other. And most likely condemn us all. Nevertheless, I'm inclined to do so.
course you wouldn't let me die in peace. I can handle. I will not give up.
On est des faibles, nous, avant, hein? Hop, non.
I did it. I did it, Astrogator. Too bad you can't hear me. I don't believe my eyes. Bones of some prehistoric reptile. And coal deposits, I assume. Finally, we have proof. There was life on the surface of Regis 3. Millions of years ago. But for some reason now there's nothing. Not even bacteria or viruses. I'm starting to suspect that someone or some... Novik. Do I really hear you? Or is my mind playing tricks on me?
I don't know.
Me too. You never seem to get tired, Novik.
Ok, une sortie. Trop.
I hear you more and more. Does that mean I'm close? A way out? Astrogator, I'm close. Damn it. I was sure he would hear me this time. I'm coming!
Yes, I'm getting your SOS. Receiving your vitals.
Astrogator, I'm here. Over.
Finally! Yes, sir. You can't even imagine.
Oh, il a failli partir, l'enculé, hein.
Your voice again.
Sir, I've heard you all the way.
Yes, sir. Are you... What was that? Yes, sir. Are you there? Do you copy?
What kind of deadly shit is this?
Doctor, what are you talking about?
There's something here. It looks like a machine. It burned a hole in the wall. And I was marching with these kind of crab legs.
Damn. You must evacuate immediately.
It sounds like you know what it is, sir.
No, I have my suspicions. One of the flagship machines of the Alliance would match the description.
I think it's moving away from me.
Excellent. Don't stop yet, though. The greater the distance between you and this machine, the better.
How is it possible that the Alliance machine got here before us?
I'd like to know myself. If our intel's incorrect and Invincible already landed on Regis 3, they would have a huge advantage over us. So why won't they confront our ship?
Shit!
What?
It's still here. I have to... I'm stuck. I can't move. Oh, it's coming at me.
Yes, sir. Please talk.
It's getting closer. It's gonna crush me. I've got nowhere to run. I'm gonna die here after all.
Mais non, mon frère!
Come in. Jasper, we must evacuate. parameters. Pulse, saturation. Please confirm you're there.
I'm okay. Though I don't know why.
Are you able to go on?
I think so. Just please, wait a minute.
La chance. Par où je passe, moi?
I guess it's busted for good. Cursed crab. Oh, the hatch fell down.
Probably from the registry. Can you get the record?
Let's see. You guessed right, sir. The Alliance is indeed already on the planet. They even managed to set up a field base.
How could headquarters have got it so wrong? According to intelligence, the Invincible was not due to arrive for another 14 days.
I guess we should ask them back home.
C'est quoi ce truc? Ah, c'est le point de vue du vaisseau, j'imagine.
That's me. Wow. It really did almost flatter me. Probe. It distracted the antimats.
You say that as if it did it on purpose.
How else to explain it?
Coincidence?
I don't believe in such coincidences, Astrogator.
Non, Luna, mon frère. On va te sortir de là, mon frère.
Not much left of it.
The probe was broadcasting a while ago, so maybe we can save its call.
Hot.
Non, mon frère.
You could say that since I found the probe, I haven't been alone.
I'm sorry, Yasna. Maybe it can still be rebuilt. Anyway, you're not entirely alone.
I feel like I've lost another companion. My last one.
You still have me.
Not down here.
Je repars pas sans ton cœur, ma gueule, hein.
Okay. It cooled down.
Are you talking about the probe call?
Well, they say in order to win over a person, you have to steal their heart. But the key is to get their brain.
You know that's just a metaphor.
Anatomically incorrect and highly overused, yes. Okay. Time to get out of here.
Oh, not good. Simply don't get a break.
What is it this time?
Stormfront is approaching your location.
Ah bah super.
I know, Doctor. But please muster up a little more strength. Let's not forget that the Alliance is in the vicinity.
Wait a minute. Do you have any specific expectations of me? Since I'm nearby their troops.
It's hard to call them specific. We need to learn more.
You're missing the most important thing, sir.
C'est pas un problème de plus.
Save Gorski.
On doit se casser là.
I don't know what your silence means.
I was going to tell you later. I'm really sorry.
What?
His readings...
No. You don't have to finish. I understand.
You did what you...
Oh, damn it. The storm's getting worse. No. I did what I thought was right.
Come on, Doctor. He didn't die due to lack of oxygen. He bled out, likely from the fall.
Enough! I've heard enough.
On va dans la voiture.
By the way, how long have we been out?
the longest.
I'm approaching the vehicle.
20 minutes seulement.
Any damage?
Hard to tell. It looks like it's been stuck here for a while. But the light inside works. I could have helped him after all.
What? What are you talking about?
I could have left him that fucking tank. Another one was just around the corner.
Là, on pouvait pas savoir. Tu peux pas t'en vouloir pour ça.
That's absurd, Doctor. You had no way of
Ouais, exactement.
Besides, you'd harm yourself even if...
Please, just stop.
Toi, tu meurs, lui, il meurt. Si lui, il meurt, toi, tu meurs pas forcément.
I don't know what the consequences are. There isn't a living soul here.
Are you sure? Please take a look around.
There's no one inside either. The equipment looks undamaged though.
Bon, tu rentres là-dedans pour t'abriter ou... On ferme pas la porte?
The engine started.
Then what are you waiting for? Leave this cursed place. Are you driving? How are the conditions?
I'm going. Please talk to me. Oh shit! It hit the bonnet!
Don't worry. Even if it hits the rover directly, you'll come out unscathed. In a vehicle is kind of a Faraday cage. The energy will flow through the body, discharge into the ground.
I'm not worried. I'm a goddamn oasis of peace. And there are exceptions, you know. Such as the windshield shattering at high voltages. Doesn't stress me out at all.
I remember a mission on Eden 5. At that time I was still a coordinator, but the crew was quite similar. Chemist, cyberneticist, a doctor, an engineer and a physicist. Simple reconnaissance mission. But there was a miscalculation and we crashed the rocket. Then we put it back together.
C'est à peine dangereux.
Quite a mission. A true Frankenstein's monster, so to speak. Even more terrifying with the creatures we found on the surface of Eden.
Oh, wait. Creatures? You are making this up, aren't you, sir?
Not at all. I was indeed on a mission to Eden. However, I might have exaggerated a bit.
C'est du bien d'avoir un véhicule pour se mouvoir un peu plus vite. Oh, ouais, c'est assez maniable en plus. Pipa pou poup. Allez, on va tomber sur l'alliance, ils vont nous tuer. Wouhou!
Damn it! I'm having trouble finding the right way.
You've got to head southwest.
How am I supposed to know where southwest is? I don't have a compass, remember?
The city attracts lightning, so the fewer flashes on the horizon, the better.
How far am I from the city's border?
Considering how fast you're moving, if you're heading straight.
I'm riding into a cave. The storm has subsided.
Oh, disparu, a disparu. T'es dans une cave, quoi. Genre, ça a pas disparu magiquement.
I found a place to hide.
A Faraday cage?
That's not it. I left the structures behind. It's an ordinary rock formation.
Even better. You have to catch your breath eventually. Can I ask for one thing? Could you find the model number of the rover?
What for?
I've got an idea, but it depends on the model.
Emmet 2001. Could that be it?
Let me see. Bingo. Emmets are equipped with a black box. Please find it.
Je la trouve où? Voilà.
I the box, but it's all locked up.
Really? You must have changed the equipment because I have no information about a key.
Where did you even get a catalogue of their gear from, sir? And anyway, it doesn't matter. What should I do?
1 second. I need to think. Don't know if this can help. But the Alliance labels black boxes as data loggers. Eureka! Cable access. Look for something resembling a socket, a plug.
I think I have something like that.
Then you can connect to the probe's brain there. And presto.
Won't work. These inputs are not compatible with Commonwealth plugs.
From the outside, our equipment is different, but inside we have the same guts, so to speak. The cable on the back of the box should already fit.
Same guts, hey? Just like with humans.
Et ouais, c'est pas parce qu'on est blanc, noir, jaune et rouge qu'on n'est pas les mêmes. Et c'est la morale du jeu, voilà.
Okay,
Oh
it's
Luna,
in.
mon frère.
Just a moment.
Ou ma soeur, je sais pas. Hein.
Well done, Doctor. I'm receiving a signal.
So, what now?
You can finally rest. It'll take me a while to dig through all the records.
Allez, youdoudou.
The rover was connected to a base.
The one from the slides.
Most probably. No one is transmitting from the base. On the other channels, all I hear is static.
The storm must be causing interference. I'd suggest you lie down. The storm's raging.
I'm going to sleep now.
Oh, elle peut éteindre la radio. Hein. Oh, il faut dormir. On va profiter du temps qu'on peut dormir pour dormir, hein. Ouh, le bouchon.
Don't get a break.
What is it this time?
Storm is approaching the location.
Wait. Astrogator, can you explain to me what I'm hearing right now?
This is a recording from the rover. The Alliance has apparently broken the encryption of our radio channel.
Oh, bollocks. So what do we do?
We need to change the frequency and encryption key.
What's the point? As soon as you give me a new channel, they will overhear us and change it as well.
Just look at the probe's brain.
Luna? What's with...
All you have to do is watch it closely. I'm switching now. Waiting for you to join.
Oh, I see. The new frequency is... Okay, the channel is active. Now the encryption key. The first 3 digits of the cipher are...
Trois, deux, 6. 3, 2, ah non, 7. Oui, 3, 2, 7.
The next is...
2, 1, 4.
Yasna,
I'm here.
well done. That should buy us some time.
So, how should we continue?
Don't you need more time to rest?
I do. But there's no way I'm going to sleep now. Besides, nothing's stopping me anymore. The storm has subsided.
All right. Let's not risk evacuating directly from the city. Should be safer outside its perimeter. I took the liberty of looking through the photos of the nearby area. Everything north and east of your location looks relatively safe. All you have to do is move away from this cluster of metal.
So, should I go back to the ship?
Une mauvaise idée, ça.
That's an odd question. Of course you should come back. Now even more than ever. Very concerned for your safety, Doctor.
No need to be. I'm fine.
Un peu bizarre l'animation. Ça fait I.
Astrogator, I think I've gone far enough. There is a vast open area in front of me. The city is no longer visible. We need to decide what to do next. Dragonfly, over. Are you there?
Yes, please excuse me. I was in the infirmary. Is the coast clear?
Yep, all clear.
Good. Give me a moment. I'm looking at the satellite images.
Have you checked on Koval, by any chance?
Yes, among other things.
And? How is he?
He's stable.
But?
There are no buts, Doctor. You'll see him soon. All right, I've got it. Sector AZ-25... Let's say AZ-2504. Please check if it's fit to land.
Ah, je suis un peu con. Oh, je suis trop con.
Clear opening, flat terrain.
Excellent. Please go there while I prepare the lander. I'll just pack Archie inside.
So that's how it's gonna end. Half our crew is dead and I'm running with my tail between my legs.
Not all missions are successful, Doctor. At this stage, we have to save whatever we can. We have to save you. You understand that, don't you? Yes, sir?
I wasn't keen on this mission from the start. We were supposed to return a long time ago. And that's what I want. I want all of us to return home, dead or alive.
Please remember, we have just one lander left. As a commander, I must first ensure your safe return. Only then I'll send Archie with other tasks.
J'arriverai l'alliance, genre, si c'est méchant. On va jouer RP, hein. Bon, sans force nous tendre un piège là-bas, mais...
Yes, a second ago. Threshold of 18,000.
The line's breaking up. Can you hear me?
Suspicieux.
What's happening?
I've lost control of the lander. Do you see it?
Just a sec. I have to get off. It hasn't yet pierced the cloud cover. There it is. Oh no. Flying too fast. It's going to shut.
Yes, status. What's the lander's condition?
I don't know. All I see is a thick plume of smoke.
Super, on est coincé là pour toujours. On va devoir aller voler un vaisseau à l'Alliance, ils vont nous défoncer.
Couldn't have been an accident. I don't believe it.
I'm gonna check what's left of it.
Super.
Fuck! Damn it! It's... I'm done for. No.
Yes, sir?
No, 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 no.
Calm down. Breathe.
I'm gonna die here. And for what? I saved no one. No one.
Yasna, snap out of it. That's an order. Can't give up just yet. We'll find a way to get you out of there, even if it's the last thing I do. But you need to get a hold of yourself first. Just breathe in and out.
Comment ça, examiner l'air du robot, tu veux que j'en tire quoi, genre? Fini, hein. Faut que je me casse avant que les gens ça arrive, surtout. Oh, il y a un truc là.
Something's left of Artie.
Oh, on dirait des boyaux.
Good. So there's a chance we can extract key information from it.
Somehow it still looks active.
Ask him what happened to the lander.
Ask. He doesn't speak.
But he gives yes or no signals. Give him the analysis command. Formulate questions in such a way so that he can confirm or deny.
RT question analysis command. Did the lander fly into a storm? There's an error.
Well, apparently he can't give a definitive answer.
Something like a storm. A shade? Cloud. He confirmed. But what does it tell us?
I don't know yet.
Non, KO.
Shorted out. So, what now?
Then you must go to the Alliance camp. I wanted to avoid it at all costs, but we have no choice. This is your only chance.
It's all because of this goddamn planet. I bet the Alliance is sick of it too.
Let's hope so. And I don't say this out of hostility. If they were in trouble, they might be more cooperative.
Oh. Oh, papa.
They're approaching their coordinates. Yasna,
Yes?
even if you're absolutely right and this planet is to blame, that doesn't make the Alliance our allies. We must be careful when dealing with them. First, observe them from a distance, and only then take action.
Nous, on va s'arrêter ici, hein. On va s'arrêter ici. 6 heures de live. Il faut que j'aille manger, là. Faire du ramadan. Mais ouais, c'est cool, c'est cool. On marche beaucoup, mais c'est sympa. C'est vraiment sympa. Hop. Hop là. Sur ce, moi, je vous souhaite une bonne nuit. Et on se dit à demain pour le petit stream libre du samedi. Et plein de bisous. Aujourd'hui, il y a eu nouveau TikTok. Il y a mon nouveau TikTok. Allez follow mon nouveau TikTok, Aklis TV, que j'ai dû créer, car j'ai eu un problème avec celui d'avant. Je me suis fait shadowban pour aucune raison. Et voilà, du coup, il y a une nouvelle vidéo aujourd'hui dessus. Il y a sur Insta, il y a aussi sur Insta ou sur YouTube Short, comme vous préférez. Il y a eu la vidéo de jeudi aussi, la vidéo de jeudi, sur le première vidéo sur le Flexroom. J'ai essayé de faire un montage où on comprend un peu mieux la game, comment on la joue. Donc j'espère que ça vous a plu. Et sinon, à demain. Je sais pas ce qu'on va faire demain, on va peut-être continuer le jeu. C'est possible, je ne sais pas encore. Du coup, demain, pour ceux de la VOD, quand je dis demain, je parle de samedi 7, je sais pas quand cette VOD va sortir. Peut-être au jour... Enfin, direct après le live, je sais pas, il faut que je vois. Faut que je vois. Sur ce, moi je vous fais plein de bisous, et à demain. Bisous.